collegecandy.com. It's Caitlin. It's true, this is the last episode of CC Beauty Live. I'm going to go into some detail on some of the changes at the end of the video, so please stay tuned through the whole thing and make sure you watch it so you can kind of understand what's going on. But today I'm going to talk to you about BB creams. I have BB cream on my face right now. That's the only thing that I have on. It is absolutely amazing. I have BB cream and like a touch of mascara. I know that these have kind of been like talked about a lot. Some of you probably aren't really sure what they are. You may have read some articles, but if there's anything that I know is I trust my worthy sources. So hopefully I'm that for you, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about BB creams and kind of like what they do, why you should use them, and some of the brands and stuff. BB creams originated in Asia, so they've been huge over there for a very long time. Basically, they take, moisturizer, sunscreen, primer, foundation, concealer, anti-aging components, hydration stuff, like all of these great things, and they put them into one product. Now, true BB creams over in Asia usually come in like 1 or 2 shades. They're very, very good over there. When they've transitioned into this Western area, like the United States, we've just started getting them kind of like, late 2012. They're basically glorified tinted moisturizers. It has taken me a really long time to hop on the BB cream bandwagon, but now that I'm on it and I found one that I love, I am totally obsessed and I recommend it 100%. That being said, there is a difference between your drugstore brands and your high-end brands. I have found that most of the drugstore brands for BB creams are not worth it. You are wasting your money. That goes for Garnier Fructis, that goes for L'Oreal, Maybelline. All of those drugstore brands that are making BB creams are not really BB creams. They are saying that they have, these 8 great components or 9, and it's like, 10 in 1 stuff. It's not true. The ones that you're going to find in your drugstores are going to be less coverage. They're going to be filled with more chemicals. They're just overall not good for your skin. They're not going to last as long. If you have oily skin, you definitely do not want to go for a drugstore brand. I have oily skin. We talked about this, countless times. So for me, having a BB cream, I was like, do I really want to add this into my regimen? Because what I was doing was working, but I felt like I just needed something that would lighten up my product routine, would make things a little bit easier for me. And so I headed off to Sephora and looked through all of their BB creams and found one that I absolutely fell in love with. I really recommend going with high-end brands on this because you are getting so many different products in one package. So you're getting a moisturizer, a sunscreen, a foundation, concealer, all of these awesome things in one. So if you think about it, you're going to be spending way more buying all of these products separately than you would just spending, $40 or $42 on a high-end product that's actually going to work. So I did a lot of testing. I tested Dr. Jart, I tested Clinique, I tested Dior, I tested all these brands, and the one that I liked for me personally and for my skin type was the Bobbi Brown BB cream. This is in Fair. Okay, and this has SPF 35. Now, what I really liked about this is it's very light. I tested a bunch of them in the store, and I had a bunch of samples that I tested for a couple days before I really decided, but this one just feels really light. That's the great thing about BB creams, because they are all of these products in one. You would expect them to feel heavy, but they don't. So you're getting, all of the great things that a tinted moisturizer has, but you're getting a lot more coverage. So it's one of those products, like I have it on my face right now and I can walk out the door and feel totally fine. It's good for on the go. It's great to keep in your shacker bag. Like if you have a tube in your purse and you shack somewhere, you can go wash your face and throw on some BB cream and you look like you just woke up all perfect. This is such a good product. I can't even tell you, like I have seen such an improvement in my skin. I've been using it for about 2 months now, and my skin feels better, it looks better, it's got more glow to it. And for someone who has oily skin, who tends to shy away from products with high moisture or high sunscreen, I don't have an issue with this. I don't use a primer before or after. I use my regular moisturizer. I cleanse, I tone, I use my regular moisturizer, and then I use this. That's incredible for me. For someone who has struggled for a really long time with acne and trying to cover it up, to have one product that takes care of everything for me is amazing. It cuts down on my time getting ready, which means I can sleep in a little bit more. It is awesome. So I highly recommend it. It lasts all day, and what's great about BB creams is because it's like a light foundation, if you feel the need to put powder over it for more coverage, it doesn't feel heavy, so you don't feel like you're caking makeup on. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or tweet them at me at Caitlin Corsetti. I'm happy to answer. Don't forget to subscribe to College Candy on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at College Candy. Follow all of our accounts, Sorority Girl, CC, CCNYC, and CC Intern. Check us out on Facebook and make sure that you're staying in the loop. Now I'm going to talk about me leaving. I am so sad, but it's for like exciting reasons. I am now an editor over at girl.com. If you haven't heard already, if you are friends with me on Facebook or you follow me on Twitter or whatever, you probably already knew. And there's going to be a big thing in Chronicles about that as well. There are going to be some changes with some of the segments I've been doing here. So as I transition over to Girl, we're going to be making some adjustments to kind of make the transition a little bit smoother, but this is the last episode of CC Beauty Live. I believe this is almost at 150. I'm not really sure. I kind of like have lost count over the years. But this has been kind of like my longest relationship, which is really funny. So I know beauty products will always be there for me, which sounds really cheesy, but it's true. I just want to take a minute and thank you guys for all of your support and love and viewership and loyalty. You have changed my life. I never thought, 3-4 years ago that I would be, making beauty videos on the internet and that people would actually want to watch them and talk to me. And you guys are such a wonderful community, and I love you so much. I can't, I'm going to get a little emotional here and be really awkward, but it's been an amazing ride for me, and you guys have been there every step of the way. So I hope you continue to follow me and continue to, keep up with what I do. I still want to hear from you. I still want your beauty questions. I still want to give you tips. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be doing videos on my personal channel. So there's going to be a link right here. I'm going to do some beauty videos over there until I transition to doing them over at Girl. We're going to start doing some beauty stuff over there. But on my personal channel, I do some really funny things as well. It's a little more edgy and kind of just about, life and some of the things that happened to me here. So it's like Chronicles, like on steroids, I guess. So keep that in mind. Please, follow along with me. I still want to, be there for you as much as I can. Just because I'm not going to be really on College Candy anymore doesn't mean that I'm not going to be around. So you can always lean on me. You can email me, whatever. I'm going to leave tons of links and stuff for you guys to get in touch with me. And hopefully you do. And I'm going to still do beauty stuff on my blog, at CaitlinCorsetti.com. So, that's that. Okay, spiel over. So again, thank you times infinity for all of your love and support throughout the years. I love you. I love your face. I love talking with you. So please don't let this be the last time you see me. And I won't see you guys next week, but I will be around. So tweet me, Instagram me, email me, friend me on Facebook, whatever. Love you, and it's been a good time. So bye.